Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, and thanks for joining us on this fine Thursday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and the Chicago Bulls. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. And it's Howard in at the center position. Chicago with the ball after LeBron James's miss. Open for three. Rebounded by Howard.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Rondo passes to James. Here is Howard, guarded by Pippen. Howard trying to free himself up. Just 5 on the clock. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Pippen. Here's Harper. Great D that time from Davis.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
That shot no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Rodman passes to Longley. Outside Harper. Puts up a three. LeBron with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Still a tie game after a couple of empty possessions. Pass to Howard. Green against Jordan. Outside Rondo. They swipe it. An even 3-on-3 break. Shot from the top of the key. And the Bulls get it back. Pippen lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
James against Pippen. They get a hand on it. Now Howard. Lock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Shoots over Pippen. Offensive rebound. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this game. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Davis. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Jordan kicks to Harper. Pippen for 3, but they recover it. Rodman, chalk up 2 there.
And Rodman, a solid inside scorer. Picks his spots well and uses his body well, too.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Frank Vogel. And, Dave, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, he spoke about the strategy coming in of working the ball inside, emphasizing that throughout the game. That's where they think they have the biggest advantage, and they think they can score inside with consistency. We will see how long that holds up, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Longley after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Back to Harper. 5 on the clock. Over Rondo. Another one falls for Chicago. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside, Green, and stolen by Jordan. And Jordan slams it home.
And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome. One of the best dunkers this game has ever seen.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high-percentage shots.
So for the Bulls, Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Kukoc comes in for Scottie Pippen. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Harper. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Anthony Davis. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Danny Green. And Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Rodman with the block.
Nasty defense from Rodman, part of his signature.
Whoa!
Hey, watch out now. Watch out.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
You got to give respect to Caldwell Pope's mid-range jump shot. He's got the green light to take this shot, and that green light is always on.
Here's Rodman. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Jordan kicks to Kerr. Clock at 4. Kukoc from outside. LeBron with some nice D. Here is Cook, guarded by Jordan. And stolen by Jordan. Kept alive. Wennington with the bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's LeBron. For Los Angeles, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Six seconds left in the first quarter. And so it's Chicago, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be back with you shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
I'll tell you one thing. They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the first half.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
The Bulls leading by 6. So the Lakers 5 right now. JaVale McGee is out there with Jared Dudley. Then there's Bradley. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caruso in at the point guard. The Lakers with the ball, following the miss by Michael Jordan. McGee finds Bradley. Rodman with the block, and he gets it back. Shot clock at 2. Here's Caruso. That 3 off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Stolen by Dudley. Here's Kuzma. Los Angeles with another miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Kerr. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Bradley. Sinks that one from the post. The Bulls leading by 6. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. So for the Bulls, Longley's checked in for Kukoc. Pippen comes in for Bushley. And it's Harper in for Steve Kerr. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Anthony Davis comes in for Jared Dudley. Green, he's checked in for Bradley. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Alex Caruso.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Harper against Rondo. Outside Harper, pass to Pippen. And again, Chicago, no good. Back to Rondo. Kuzma outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kuzma's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Quarter 2, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Jordan against Green, and Jordan gets it to go.
There's not a place on the floor where Jordan can't hurt you. Efficient is what he is.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Wennington, he's checked in for the Bulls. The Lakers also with a sub. James is checked in. Davis dishes to James. Green against Rodman. Back to LeBron. 6 to shoot. Ball's knocked loose, and that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. 2 on the clock.
Jordan is an aggressive defender now, excels at getting into his man and making things hard.
Here's Harper. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Rondo passes to Howard. James looking it over. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside Harper. The pass to Jordan. Outside Pippen. Over James. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
First one falls for him.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Rodman. Bushler comes in for Jordan. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Ron Harper. And both free throws good for Green.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And there's 1:45 left to play here in the second quarter. Kukoc, and it's sent back by Howard.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. There's 1:34 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Bushler. He kicks it to Kukoc. And stolen by James. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for Dwight Howard. And Dudley subbed in for Anthony Davis. There's 1:17 left to play in the first half. James, the bounce pass. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Drills it from outside. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points so far.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Kentavious Caldwell Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
Pass to Bushler. Three-pointer. And again, Chicago. No good. And it's Cook with the ball for the Lakers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Dishes it to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Luke Longley's checked in for the Bulls. Rodman comes in for Bushler. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Davis is checked in for Dudley. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. Bradley's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Cook. Davis finds Rondo. It's good. This game is all even.
And at his best is Rondo when he's attacking in the paint. Beautiful little floater there. Easy to get it up and over the defense.
Kerr, the pass to Kukoc. From past the arc, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Chicago was looking great right away. Their lead at one point was up to 7, and they had some real nice momentum going. They ended up leading by 6 at the end of the first quarter. Moving into the second quarter, they cooled off just a bit, but still played a competitive quarter, now tied at the half. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Well, they've been rewarded for dumping the ball inside, keeping the defense honest. You have to mix it up. A little bit outside, a little bit inside. Now that separates teams.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, the reserves came in and played like starters. Gave them some big points off the bench. It'll be no surprise to see them get more minutes in the second half. They definitely deserve it. Though sometimes when you get more minutes, you get exposed. We shall see.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Bulls. Jordan is out there with Harper. Then it's Longley. Then it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Pippen in its small forward. Now here's LeBron for the lead. And no good. Some solid defense by Rodman. Rondo against Harper. Passes to Pippen. The dish to Rodman. Just 3 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Rondo against Harper. Green inside. Outside for Rondo. Lets a floater go. A second chance effort. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
One shot.
Bulls trail by 3. Now here's Pippen. The kick out to Harper. Over Rondo. Here's Rodman. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
If he's one thing, he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
Jordan up top, guarded by Green. And here's Longley, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Pippen, and the Bulls with another miss.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Rondo against Rodman. Offside Rondo. It's stolen by Rodman. Harper against Green. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Floats it up for Davis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Now here's Rodman. 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Bulls making a switch here. Kukoc is checked in, and then for Los Angeles, Caldwell Pope comes in for Green, and Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Davis kicks to Howard. Shot clock at 6. Back to Davis. Shoots over Harper, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Davis has got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
Boy, you look at the defense, not nearly the hustle or energy at that end of the floor. It's the exact opposite of what it was in the first half.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency, but players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Steve Kerr's checked in for Harper. And then for the Lakers, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Howard. And Bradley's subbed in for LeBron. Kukoc dishes to Kerr. Now the pass to Pippen. And a wide open look for Jordan. That one's good from the corner. Jordan's got 8 points.
Jordan often gets his hoops off the dribble, but he also is capable as a catch-and-shoot guy.
Davis finds Bradley. That one's not going to go. Kukoc with the defensive effort. Here's Jordan. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Always looking to drive, in attack mode constantly. When the D gives him a lane, he tears him up.
It's Davis on the wing. And they double up Davis. With the teardrop, Cook, good. And the Lakers lead by 7.
And in the first half, it was a struggle offensively, shooting a very low percentage, but it hasn't prevented them from grabbing the lead. And now they're shooting it much better here in the second.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 10. Kerr can't hit. Caldwell Pope against Jordan. Caldwell Pope passes to Cook. Rebound by the Bulls. Rodman's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Kerr with it. He dishes it to Kukoc. It's good. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here is Cook. Pass to Davis. Outside Bradley. Over Rodman. The offensive rebound. He got it up. Can't connect. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Lakers lead by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. And it's Bradley in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Kuzma. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Bulls trail by 5. Outside Jordan. Pass to Kerr. And here's Kukoc. He's covered by Rondo. 6 on the shot clock. Kukoc can't get it to go.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Jordan against Bradley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Michael Jordan. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Well, they've also really been dialed in with their jump shot. I mean, they have not missed much from mid-range today.
2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. Bulls trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Rodman, and Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Harper, he's checked in for Chicago. Howard's checked in for Los Angeles. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Howard with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway. Howard's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles.
Boy, I love whenever Howard leaks out in transition. He's a big, easy target to find in these situations.
Rodman passes to Jordan. And again, Chicago turns it over. Final quarter here, and we're just over 1.5 minutes through it. Outside Rondo. Passes it to Howard. Over Rodman. No good from Howard.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
Outside, Rodman. Michael Jordan on the wing. Shot clock at 5 from about 16. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got 8 rebounds in this game. Green kicks to Rondo. Green against Harper. Floats one. Here's Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 13.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Chicago calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play. Take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. And we'll see if they can clean it up, guys.
Thank you, David. Now here's LeBron following the miss by Michael Jordan. Shot from 16. Again, Los Angeles.
Analytics says that you should ignore the mid-range jumper. No, not with LeBron. With him shooting, I'll bank on any shot he takes.
Now here's Kukoc. Can they get it? Unable to get that one. So the Lakers will take it the other way. James against Kukoc. James with the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Outside, Green. Back to James. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 6 points for LeBron.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 19. 1:35 left here in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special.
And sinking that one, he ends a 14-0 run by Los Angeles.
I got yours, I got yours.
Rondo on top. He's guarded by Harper. Lobbed up there for Howard.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Harper the pass to Rodman. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's LeBron. Rodman grabs the miss. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And Jordan is simply amazing at finishing through contact. Doesn't matter what you throw at him or who, he finds a way to score.
Here's James following the basket by Michael Jordan. The feed to Rondo. Back to Davis. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Jordan doing a nice job leaking out slyly. Excellent in transition.
Now Rondo. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.